Hi, everybody. I am going to show you a little bit about how to use the Gale database to support any research around lesbian and gay topics. Of course, these strategies will work for any topic. And again, I just want to inform you that I'm doing this for an assignment, and that assignment precludes me from doing LGBTIQA, all the things. So if you have any questions on anything else, I had to narrow it down, but I always love helping you, whatever your topic is, and hopefully together we can find what you need. So the first thing I want to show you is Gale, the general, just one file, just your general research. And for this particular thing, I'm just going to put in lesbian, and I'm going to look at what is here. And what the suggestive text offers. So that's always something. What is suggested to me? Is there anything here that calls to me? Because I'm starting to want to narrow my topic. I need to get a context, a who, a what, a where, a when, and then write a research question so I can create my own original conclusion, or possibly an inquiry question so I can find some information that I feel passionate about presenting to other people. That's what you're doing. So once we did this, I actually took their lesbian rights and I said, let me try that. And it's very, very broad topic, right? There's a lot of magazine articles, academic journals with peer-reviewed articles, books, which you don't have immediate access to, news, images, videos, and audio. And anything that's lit up and not grayed out here, you will have. I want to show you something else that you can do. So one of the things that you could do is also click on subjects, right? You can look at publication date if you want something new or old, or document type, but the subjects really also is another way of kind of getting your focus together, finding the resources that are good for you, that if you already know what you want to research, this is more focused, or B, maybe starting to focus in, like I talked about, on that research question, and it might just spark your ideas, like, oh yeah, I'm really interested in gay rights groups, or I'm really interested, in comparing presidents. They have Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Obama. You can click on any of that. So that could be a really interesting thing as well. So let's just say I were to click on gay politicians. Then once I do that, any result that comes up here is going to hopefully have to do with lesbians and gay politicians. Anyway, okay, so I'm actually going to go back because now we've narrowed it down to that. I can't see where the little breadcrumbs is because I'm always confused, but I'm sure they're there. Okay, so now we're back to our original search. There's something else I want to show you, and that's called the topic finder. So this is a somewhat more visual way of doing that. And there's two ways you can look at it, tiles or a wheel. I like the tiles better. And then you'll see that the topic that has the most different results, that's also then broken down into different subsections. You can see that the same-sex marriages, equality, queer, fight, bishops, leaders, civil rights, all different kinds of things within it. And then you can, and then down to here, which would be the smallest one. And if you haven't blown it up like I have, then you might not even see that. So let's say that we wanted to look at rights movements, and we clicked on that. Then from within that, we can also click here, and it'll give us results that are specifically on that topic. So we've gone down from thousands of results to just a few. So that's a very helpful way of kind of narrowing, a topic, and also finding, resources for something you've already you're already clear what you want to look at. When you press reset, it just takes you back, so you always have that available to you. And so that's that. Okay, the other thing I want to show you, let's see, I want to go back to not Gale one file, but let's just go back to Gale, which we shouldn't have to do. We probably don't, but I don't see the tab here. The other thing I want to show you is opposing viewpoints. Unlike your typical opposing viewpoints, pro-con, this is non-binary, which means it doesn't say these articles are pro and these articles are con. They just will give you a spectrum of opinions and editorials on the topic, and you can sort of define for yourself. Anything that's a viewpoint, labeled a viewpoint, will be a specific viewpoint, probably will be closer to one side than the other. But you can decide kind of where that viewpoint falls on the spectrum, and it gives you an opportunity to to look at both sides of things, and consider, if even if where you want to go and what you want to say, consider what the other side might say and how you can address some of those issues. And and if it's a topic where you are more maybe very open to both sides, then it gives you a way to look at them depending on where you stand on a topic. Okay, And so just so you notice, this will correlate with what's here. It'll tell you we have 2 Viewpoint articles, 40 magazine articles. And once you click on this, you will get access to all of those. And you'll notice there's also a little bit that tells you what reading level it is. So 1030 is probably a little bit on the easier end for school. So if it's, you want to start out with something and work up to something else that's a little bit more complex, you can do that. And that's about that. So, and also within those viewpoints, then that will also generate that topic finder anytime that you want. So again, use those topic finders, use those subjects that were in the right over here to find out, get more information and narrow things down. And also use the suggestive text if you're really not sure and you just have a word like lesbian and you don't know where you want to go in terms of your research, then that can help you do that. Hope that's helpful, and always contact me if you need any help.